Regardez-moi, je suis le plus beau du quartier, je suis le bien-aimé.
I've been asked to make more videos, so we know a lot of stuff. If you've been following along, if you haven't, I suggest you take the time, watch every video, watch them all. Make sure you know all these moves. Some of them I'm going to use, some of them I don't, but they're all really good to know. They're all like, 5 years down the line, you might find yourself using some of these moves that you thought you'd never used before, like the snap change, or the window change, or any kind of glimpse, or the glide. See, the glide I never use, but, from time to time I do throw it in. And you never know, maybe 10 years down the line I'll find something amazing to use it for. So always use everything you can. But this time I'm going to explain a little bit about an ambitious card routine. Now, every magician has an ambitious card routine. If you want to see a couple, just YouTube ambitious card. And if you want to see the best ambitious card I've ever seen, it would have to be Tommy Wonder.
Je suis le plus beau du quartier.
He's everywhere, and he's an amazing magician from Austria, and it's a good thing. Anyway, so we're gonna let me explain what the ambitious card routine is. Ambitious card routine is where you are tricking. It's basically a big card trick. It's I would say it's the best card trick in the world, because you're constantly disarming the spectator. You're constantly saying, no, trust me, watch. And you're completely untrustworthy, if you picking up what I'm putting down on that one. There's huge misdirection in it. There is, every trick involves the card going into the deck and it popping either back on top, or you trick them, say, well, you think it's on top, it's on the bottom. Like, the magician knows where it is, and you're always constantly trying to play off what the spectator is going to say next. So it's a little bit of predicting how someone is going to behave, and it's also, sleight of hand and trickery. Some people have done this trick for freak out, they'll run away, and some other people will just sit there and kind of stare and think, and some people are completely not amused. They don't like magic. They're not open to what magic has to offer, I guess. You don't want to make it too long. My trick is far too long. It's about 7 to 8 revelations, which is every time, a revelation is basically showing them that the card is back on top. Like, it goes in the middle of the deck, and boom, it's back up on top, okay? I didn't do it that time. That was 2 different 6s, but it looked pretty cool. Yeah, mine is very long. When I first got into it, started studying my routine, I was doing it very fast. I was, oh, here's the card, okay, put it back in, boom, it's on top. Okay, here, now you do it, it was a little crazy. So I slowed it down. I used to do it as an opener because it was the best effect that I knew. Before I took it on the streets, I did study for 45 hours, not straight, but collectively, before I took this trick to anybody, including my roommate. I wouldn't even show it to her until I completely studied this entire thing. And then I noticed I was doing it very fast, a little too rash. So this might be 2 videos, 3 videos, I'm not sure. I know there's a 10-minute window, and I'm sure everybody knows that. And I am really not sure how I'm going to teach you the way I do it. My huge long routine. I'm going to show it first and then go through every step to teach it. And then I'm going to teach a handful, probably 2 handfuls of different ways to get the card to the top that I don't use. I do use it in other effects. I use a lot of things, but this is one that also I'm going to teach you a method or 2 of palming along the way. We haven't talked much about palming, and I know a lot of people are afraid to do it, but it is a very simple feat, and I'm sure you can make it happen with just a little bit of application.
Du quartier, je suis le bien-aimé. Dès qu'on me voit, on se sent tout comme envoûté.
So you're constantly handing the card. So when you are practicing this, have what I did is I took a razor blade, and I have drywall on my walls, and I just stuck a razor blade into the drywall and pulled it out about hand level from when I'm standing up. And so every time I said, here, now you take the card, I would just stick in that little slit so I can very easily get it back out. Okay, so that's one way to do it. I'm sure you guys are smart. You can figure out your own ways. Okay, so let's see what we can do today. I'm pretty sure there's not much time left to talk on this tape, but we'll see what I can't get you started on. Okay, I might even be able to just show you the trick now, and then we'll go into some other videos and do it. So we'll see. Let me get prepared. Okay, sir or madam, please reach in there and get any card you like. Okay, looks good right there. Make sure you can see the card. Make sure I can see it too. It's okay. It's not that kind of trick. Besides, I've seen the trick before. Now, if you wouldn't mind just taking a Sharpie marker right here and signing your name right along the face, okay? Make a smiley face or whatever you want to do. Okay, that looks great. Looks great. Now, what we're going to do here, we will find a nice spot just about middle, actually. Here, before I take the card from you, we'll find a spot just about middle, and we're going to lay your 4 right in there. Okay? Now, here's the move. You got to watch carefully here, because you hear that? That's the move done, right there. The card has float right through all the other cards right back up to the top. Now, I know it went a bit fast, but this time I want you to do it. It's okay. I want you to I'll take the card. You take half off the deck, okay? And we're going to slide it right back in there. Let it drop. Now watch. Watch for the move here. Just like that. Now it's done. Again, I have your card right back up on top of the deck. That's okay. And you know what? You guys are nice people. I'm going to show you how it's done here. We'll take the card again, and we're going to let it go right in the middle of the deck. Okay? You can see it in there. Actually, no, we'll do it one-handed. We'll put it in the middle of this deck right here. We'll do it one-handed. Watch this. Now it's done. Don't know if you can see that, but that's okay. Freak out if you want. It's okay. I'm used to it. Now I want you to take your card. Just do me a favor and say stop anytime. Stop right there. You positive? Okay, great. Now we're going to put your card back in there. And all the other cards go back up on top, just like so. Now, again, this move's a bit different, okay? You got to watch this. Now it's done. On top of the deck, I have none other than your card signed. Now, this next one, we'll try it a bit differently, okay? I'm gonna take it. I'll find a nice spot, just about middle. Really, give or take, just about center in there, right? But this time, we're gonna have it show up on the bottom. If you're ready for this, I don't think you are, but. Oh, I guess it didn't show up on the bottom. It just hopped right out of the deck. It's a little ambitious, this card. It shows up in the mouth, in the pocket, in your pocket. It's got a mind of its own. It's a freaky thing. This time, it'll be a little easier to find because we're going to leave it face up. So we'll get a spot just about middle, and we'll leave it face up in there. Okay? So if I do a quick flash like that, you can probably see it somewhere. Maybe not, but watch this. In one motion, I'm just going to cover that top card, right? Come back over, and it's changed into your card. Now that's a beautiful thing. Now I want you to see there's no other 4 of hearts in this deck with your signature on it, obviously. Okay? We'll take it, we'll put it face up on top of the deck. And now this is a gambling move. It's a little bit of a different move here, but it enables you to see exactly where the card's going to be in the middle of the deck. Okay? You can see that. It's a very generous hump in the card. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but it's in there. Put the other cards on top just like so, and in one motion, card pops back up at the top. And that's my ambitious card.
On se sent tout comme envoûté, comme charmé lorsque j'arrive. Les femmes, elles me frôlent de leur regard penché. Bien malgré moi, ouais, je suis le plus beau du quartier. Est-ce mon visage